So just a quick follow-up on this battery bank on this trailer. I have another video of me building this rack on this trailer. I thought about this overnight, actually over the week, and I thought I should tell you where I got the resources and money to get these batteries, because these batteries aren't they're not that cheap new. I mean, they're at least $100 each, and I chose these because these are deep cycle golf cart batteries. These four right here. This is a marine battery. It's a little bigger. This is a 12 volt, and these are all 6 volts. So I was gonna put this all in, let's see, hook them up with what do you call it, parallel and sequence. So sometimes you do parallel and then sometimes you do sequence, depending on the voltage that you want. But I'm gonna have to do both, since this is a 12 volt and these are all 6 volt. I'm still learning about solar and battery banks and stuff like that, so I'll have to, do more videos on when I get this all set up. I have to decide what I want to invest in, if it's something new. And this, I decided to get new because I wanted these to last a long time, and it's going to benefit me financially in the long run. So I don't get everything on an extreme budget unless it's something very important like this. And I just wanted them reliable and just lasting. I think they last a good 10 or more years, if they're taken care of. So I wanted to make sure that they were going to last me a long time. And then, like the solar panel I found at the Iowa State University surplus, and it was $50. I don't have a lot of money, but if it's ever solar, then I tend to make it a priority. And I actually went up and asked the guy if I could offer it for $20, and he offered me back $25. So I actually got half off just by asking, and they weren't attached to the items there, just because it's run by the state or whatever. So he's not trying to make a profit, so he was willing to go down, no problem. So I got that little solar panel for $25, and so I tend to get attracted to anything that's renewable energy, anything that will sustain me later. And so I know if I put my pennies and dollars into stuff like this, it's gonna benefit. It's gonna have a lot of benefit for the amount of money I pay for it now. So and that's the way I think about pretty much everything, is I want to make my pennies and dollars work for me the best that I possibly can make them. I don't normally spend it on just fun things or vacations or just spending things for toys, unless it's going to have a benefit for something like this, especially when I'm really struggling to make ends meet. I have, in order for me to have a future that's has some freedom. So if you look at my other YouTube channels, you'll see what my plan is to make this trailer self-sustaining enough so that I can save up for a little piece of land, and then I could start living on that. And then this will basically be my home for a little bit. And I had to make this weatherproof, as far as like winterize and summer, heat, so it's comfortable. And I had to think of all these ways of doing this so that I can have a way to get a piece of land, and over time I could start paying it off. And if I can get one piece of land for 13,000 around there or something, then that's sustainable for me. I would be able to do that within my budget. And so I felt like this is an investment that's worth doing. And the next step is a shipping container house, which the concept there, and I have other videos there that you could see on my channel, that once I'm on my piece of land, then I'll be able to take my time and save up for a shipping container. And then once I get that, I can start developing that. And then I could take my time and save up for another shipping container and then build on top of that. So that was the concept, and I can do this within my budget, and it can get as elaborate as I want. 5 or 10 years down the road, I have a really elaborate shipping container house that I didn't have to pay, I didn't have to get a loan from a bank, and I did it within a small budget. So that's my concept. I've seen people do it before, so I know it works. And I have links down below as well and on my channel to show that concept. Some people build a tiny house. If it's on wheels, then it gives them a little more freedom of where they could park that if it doesn't have a permanent foundation. So there's a concept there that people can do. And so it goes into another topic I was really hesitant in talking to you about, because it's about penny stocks. But I felt like it was important to talk about it because I did pretty well on a couple penny stocks that allowed me to get certain things here. And I just wanted to be, just truthful to people that sometimes things work when you put some risk into it. But I hesitated about it because penny stocks are not exactly it's a risk. It's gambling basically, but it's a risk that you could take. You could educate yourself enough that it's a little bit better than gambling, kind of. I know the economy is really, really versatile, or volatile, whatever the word is. But there are certain ideas and things that actually do well, even if an economy is in trouble, and such as solar and renewable energies, topics in certain areas that sustain life. And if you just think about those things, even in a troubled economy, you still have people that need things. So like anything to do with water, like filtering it, taking water out of the air, I like those types of concepts. So I tend to look at companies if they're legitimate, and I don't know if some of these penny stocks are scams or not, but you gotta just go with your gut sometimes. And there was a penny stock that actually did pretty well, and I'll have to share another video about that. But I caution you about penny stocks, but there's some concepts there that are really that make you feel like you could probably invest a little bit in some penny stocks, and that's literally taking your pennies and making them into dollars. And that's exactly what I try to do in my thinking, no matter what I buy and get. So and this is just a lesson in understanding money and investments and how it works. So maybe I'll do a video about that, and because I think it would be important to know how I got some money for some of this stuff. I'm still struggling on a budget, and so I need to still continue to live on a budget. Anyways, I'll share that with you, but I just want to let you know a little bit about this battery bank and what I plan to do with it, and the overall picture of what I plan to do. I may post another video about that trailer and making it a bug out trailer. Those trailers you see with tents on top. I really love that, like a camping trailer. Throw things in there and take off. I love that idea. So I'm trying to get new tires on it, but stay tuned for that one. I might get a first video on that one. So just give me a like if you find my resources helpful, because if my videos are not sufficient, then I put some links and resources down in the description, and that will be helpful more than my videos, because generally I try to do some research and find some really cool things and really cool resources for you to find. And so if anything, my channel is just to direct you towards those resources. So just come back and find some more awesome resources, because my brother and I, we find some awesome things to save money and really try to make it work. So anyway, just give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll make some more. Thanks a lot.